There we go. Let me check PC side. Alright. Boss done their stuff and things there. It's still almost so fucking surreal that it's like I don't get the Twitch notification stuff on my phone anymore. I don't know exactly as to what the deal is with that. Um, I have Twitch mobile on my phone and everything like that. You know, and um, I didn't like mess with any settings or anything like that. Where it's like, oh, I don't, you know, I was like, oh, you no longer get you know, like you know, notifications or stuff like that. You know, to you know, for that becomes Twitch related and all that. Or anything. You know, like I didn't touch all that. Like probably like the only things I say like I haven't really I never really done, if you wanna you know put it like that, was it was basically like doing a thing at times where uh how I'm trying to put it. I'm still kind of somewhat waking up, so forgive me if I might be a little bit sound like a little bit out of it or whatever. But I'd say like the thing I was always known to do, the thing I only really did at most was like, um, I would like, I would do a thing where it's like I would kind of like you know like turn off the notifications for some channels that I follow, where it's like you know I get like notifications like oh you know so and so's going live and stuff like that, so I can only be able to you know really worry about those that I know I can be able to you know catch and watch the stream and everything like that. So yeah. But anyway, um, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started though, since everything seems to be seems to be working, you know, all that. So yeah, as always, everyone, heyo, my fellow Robo-Maniacs. It's Mr. Robo Roses here, and welcome to, I guess you could say, like another installment of Let's Plays Live, where I stream random things at random times for various different reasons. And today, it is pretty much 4 in the morning for me. But today we're going to be doing some more Elden Ring, and we're going to be continuing things off with my latest character that I made, which is the character that you see before you. Um, so I kind of want to like to explain some things a little bit before I show off the character, because I'm probably going to show off the character and everything like that. But yesterday I was a part of a 5-hour stream where I was playing nothing but Night Rain, or was not playing nothing but Elden Ring. Excuse me. I'm seriously saying I'm kind of like so used to randomly saying Night Rain for some reason, but yeah, basically I was playing some Elden Ring with a friend of mine for about 5 hours straight, and because I'm someone who doesn't really have like a like a sleep schedule type thing, like I sleep and stay up as long as I want and all that. It was kind of one of those moments where it's like, it's like, oh, I feel good, maybe I might like, yawn here and there, but still, I can be able to, to press on. But, but yeah, I did a little bit, I did some, fellowship of the Jeer, or aka Jar, I just like to say Jeer for the hell of it. But yeah, we played some Elden Ring. We did Fellowship of the Jar, where we were level 9 characters with different weapons and outfits and stuff like that. Um, and I don't know if I want to say like I was like full on fatigue, but it was kind of like I guess I could say it was sort of getting to me, which I was like, okay, like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to really go as long as I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like to go as long as I have to do for today. So I did kind of like what I would consider like to be like an introduction stream type of thing to the character. I took on Margit, took on Godric, got the Great Ruin, maybe do like little things here and there, and this is where I last left off at, which was the Divine Tower of Limgrave, where I had activated Godric's Great Ruin and placed it on my person. So yeah. But anywho, so this is the character. You could say that even though I might probably change the name of this VOD and everything like that, but yeah, it's a funny name tarnish that's ready to throw hands because the weapons that you see before you are called the Starfist. And it is one of probably if not the supposed best fist weapons that you can be able to get in this game. Uh, And this was sort of an idea that I sort of got from my friend Onyx, even though like I don't know if he. So I don't know if like he got the idea from me from when I did my fist build at Night Rain, or whatever. But I feel like I at most kind of got like the idea from him. I was like, hey, like I kind of want to maybe try that a little bit, especially with a certain named character, a certain little name thing that they made. So yeah, I'm gonna show off the stats and everything like that because I don't know a lot of times people like to see it. So this character is known as Fisty McPunch'em. He's level 185. Um, Mostly he's pretty much known to be like a strength class. He's got like things in like health and strength, decent amount of endurance and whatnot, and the origin of the class basically came from the hero class, because on Onyx's end, he started things off that way, because it's like, because I say like I say like more or less in a way, like our builds are kind of similar, but with like maybe like a few little exceptions where it's like I'm gonna be having like my Star Fist having like a cold and bleed. Well, his is gonna be, I think it's like just pure bleed and everything. And I think like maybe, I think it's like maybe, I think like the only other difference really is that he is going to have one different talisman on him compared to what I'm going to be doing. Uh, the origin is a hero class. The keepsake was something a little bit different. I decided to try and do the Crimson Amber Medallion because I wanted to try maybe like to have a little bit more like extra health per se. While I was waiting on Onyx to to get together with him to set up the build and everything like that. Because when it comes to my playthroughs at most, and I think like even with his as well, it's kind of one of the things where it's like it's kind of like I guess you say it's kind of like a pre-made build that we take care of beforehand, and then we just kind of like just like work our way to like doing certain things, like for example like uh, leveling up the weapons, or something like that, or maybe like inserting certain other little things. But yeah, so there's that. Um, right now I'm going with the heavy infused Starfist. The reason for it is because the original because the original scaling stuff for Starfist required you to have like a certain amount of dex and everything, which I don't really, which I don't have and everything with and all that. Um, but yeah, for right now, I have it to be heavy. To have a heavy infusement on the Starfist. It's at +8 right now, and it's got the Cragblade Ash of War, and pretty nice. And the whole idea for the build, more or less, is basically just like trying to go like do like the heavy R2 charge attacks. It's actually pretty nice. It's about to get some nice like damage, stance breaks and all that stuff. Um, Now, for the armor, he's basically wearing the full Lionel set. I did alter the chest piece a little bit because it's still to have like a little cape thing in the back. Um, and there's a few reasons for that most as to why I have the full Lionel set instead of like mixing and matching like I often do with a handful of my builds. So, for one, Lionel's set is pretty much like one. I think it's like it's one of the. I think it's like one known to be like one of the the heaviest armor sets in the whole game. Um, so I do want to do that. Um, Another reason is because of the poise that it can give, especially like if you have the right build, if you make it with the right build. And the third overall is just kind of like a little. I guess you say that about like a cosmetic feature type thing, but it's about as close as you can get to the onion armor, aka the Katarina armor, look for regular Elden Ring, because the Katarina armor is basically known to be a thing only for Dark Souls, there's like Dark Souls games. So yeah, and the reason why and the reason for that, like the reason why I chose this and everything because of the whole kind of onion armor, Katarina armor is because when I did my fist build in Night Rain, I was known to be the Onion Raider. Basically, like I had the Katarina, the full Katarina, armor set and everything like that, and I, called and I went with the name. Um, and yeah, and even though like it does have like like the like the big hat looking thing, it's like it's like a to me it's like it's to me it's like it's almost like saying like I'm an onion I'm an onion with a giant hat on. Now, because I know some people are gonna be probably wondering as well. This is the face behind the armor. I basically made him look like the regular in Night Rain. Um, I found a video on YouTube. I think it's some of my name is like Anti, like I think it's like ANTY or something like that. Because they made a video. They made like a handful of videos where it's like they try to make like certain characters in the like regular Elden Ring, maybe like a few maybe like a few little places here and there. But yeah, he's made it look like the Raider and everything. It's pretty nice. So yeah, and the reason for it is because and the reason why I decided to go with the look is because it came with the whole thing, and it came with the look. So I was like, hey, like I'm going to because basically it started with the Raider and everything. So it's like, hey, why not try to do something with that? Like why not have it to be be something like that. Um, I haven't really worked on this wondrous physics stuff yet. So right now I just have like the like I have like half of the crimson crystal tier, which restores half of my health. So it's kind of like an extra. So I guess you said it's kind of like right now it's kind of like a like an extra flash thing, but it has more to it. But yeah. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do for right now, because I think what I'm gonna do for right now is I'm gonna try and like I'm gonna try to at least get the Ray Lucarian key thing, so that way I can to go into Ray Lucaria, and then I'm probably going to go to the bottom of the map and go through the castle area thing there. Cause fuck it, why not? Cause I'd say that at most, cause I would say like at most, this I'm always trying to like do a little thing where it's like I might bring out this character from time to time, and, other like it's gonna be kind of like a thing at most where it's like I might try and bring out this character every now and then to maybe like help like to help random people out in regular Elden Ring instead of like always bringing out Pay, which I mean like no like I don't mind like bringing out Pay, like Pay's build every now and then, because she's she's done pretty much everything that you can from like base game and DLC at most, but it'd be like a little interesting little thing to try to play around with, especially like having like a character like this basically have like a fist build. But yeah, pretty much after my last stream that I did, when like I said, where I was doing like a little introduction to this, I pretty much just went poof, like I just like just I went like I just like I like as soon as I ended my stream, I basically just went down like went towards my bed, just was sleeping for quite the longest time. And yes, I'm doing this right now so I can have like a little checkpoint type thing. Mainly in checkpoint, like wanting to get the grace here. Find a simple map, check an inventory. So yeah, basically for those that don't know, if you find this meeting place map, it gives you like the location area of where you can find the key to to go through here, because because you have to you have to find the key in order to get into regular Caria. And basically like it's in this little spot right here. So oh, I just realized something. I need to put on the extra. I need to put on like the my second talisman. Cause I could have sworn I did that, but I must have like A must not have saved properly or in a way, or like something else, or maybe I just didn't do it. I don't know. Anyway, but so right now I got the Bullgoat talisman on, and now I got the Axe talisman for enhanced charge attacks. Um, third one at most will be the Dragon Crest Great Shield talisman, and then the last one will be Lord of Blood's Exaltation. We'll go here. Kind of like just to randomly fast travel and all that. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, like basically I got up a little while ago, and I was up enough so they're like, okay, like I want to, maybe kind of stream a little, do like a little stream, and You know, like perhaps make up for the shortness of the stream that I did last time. All right, golden seed. Now I will say that even though I will say this out of pure randomness, but because even though like I'm not going to sit here and say that that people are going to be saying that, but I feel like but I have like a random gut feeling that some people might be curious about it and everything. But I have played this game a shit ton. I've actually gone to the point of actually fully platinuming the game. Which in case people don't know what the fuck I mean by platinuming. I basically like I 100% of this game. Like I got all the trophies, all the achievements. I've done I've done multiple playthroughs with this game. I haven't done like I haven't done like a thing where it's like, oh, I'm gonna play like with like every single weapon and like armor stuff. But I've done quite a lot. I've done quite a lot with this game. And I'd say like at most, like I'd say like at most that I know like a really good handful about stuff as far as like as far as like like what I know like a handful of stuff where it's like, okay, like I know how to go here, I know what this is gonna, I know what's gonna happen here, and things like that. But there are still those times where it's like, okay, I might need to kind of get like a visual memory of what I need to look for, or like where I need like where I need to go in like certain little areas to finding certain little things. So I'm just gonna do that. I tried to like, literally, I tried like to literally do the thing. I can't get to the head in time, so. Oh, get over here. wagon hearts. Your grandparents be able to pay a little dragon communion. Okay. Alright, so now that I've got that, I'm going to go here, you know, because it's quick and easier now. Now, I don't know 100% for sure yet, but I say probably like one of the idea. I had like I have like a bit of like an idea for what kind of what for like maybe like a quest line that I haven't really done in this game yet. And I'm kind of thinking about like maybe thinking about trying to do like um, Alexander, you know, like Iron Fist Alexander, Great Jar. I might like do it. I might like try, but I'm not gonna like feel. I'm not really gonna like. I'm gonna try and see about doing it, but um, you know, it'd be but it would be kind of like a, yeah, whatever, you know, if I don't small, do it if I can't be able, like, you know, do it fully or whatever. It's just something that I figured I'd kind of like, you know, maybe play around with because of how, like, you know, I've done like a handful of quest lines and everything, and I don't know, like, a part of me thinks to myself, like, you know, if there's gonna be like that one character that like maybe like the raider might kind of like, connect with or what, what have you. Then it probably might be, then it'd probably be like at most, Iron Fist Alexander. Okay. Okay. Pull here. Alright, now I'm gonna go all the way over here, because there's gonna be a merchant boil. There's also gonna be some dogs that are gonna be aggro, and more or less be trying, to get me dead.
Well, it's been how can I?
Alright. Got some of the stuff from him. Hey. The man wild line. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the Grace. We're gonna sit at it, because I believe that we can be able to do some more stuff and things with our flask. One thing I'm probably gonna need to do is like find some charges to get more healing out of my flask. I know I got 8 flasks, but it's at +2. Oh, charging, and pretty much like charging is kind of like a thing where it's like, you get more, you get more from from your heals. Alright, Bellum Highway. Okay, so yeah, I got the thing there. And we'll go back to Relicaria, and we're going to we're gonna go through Relicaria. We're gonna take on try and take on Doggo. Um, then we're gonna try and get the whetstone thing that's gonna have the cold infusement that I want to try and get for for this weapon, for this build. Alright. Alright, Academy of Relicaria. And there's going to be some wizards. Summon Zones 3. But yeah, even though like it's not gonna really matter for this, but yeah, these weapons are smithing stones, so there's that. But never hurts to get some or the other stuff as well, because because who knows, you might you might want to change things up a little bit, or like use some stuff like some other stuff temporarily, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to Round Table Hold real quick because I want to see if I can be able to do any any upgrading.
Are you? You've done kind. Let's great anchor until it the tragic across the far but the so brave seek to become. Let the words of the fingers guide you. Well, all they is and I the finger.
So, Axe of Godric, Wrath of Dragon. I think I'll probably. I don't know 100% for sure yet, but like I think maybe like for right now at most I might kind of keep I might do like a little bit of a thing for right now where it's like I just kind of like just keep the remembrances of the bosses as like kind of like little personal trophies for right now.
Those are of a challenge by the well.
Okay, Smithing Stone 3. Alright, now I'm gonna go. We'll kill this individual here. Mad Tongue Albrecht. Go. So I'm gonna let you, I'm gonna kind of like, you know, just randomly put it out there and everything. But for a long my playthroughs, I never knew that Mad Tongue Albrecht had a fucking taunt or a slash Chester that you could both, you know, that you both get. So that's probably so having that gesture in particular, it's like I think it's kind of like one of those like rare sightings of a gesture that's going to be that it's not going to see on like a handful of my characters that I've made. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So off we go. Like, no, I don't want no hooks for me. Hook off bag. Yeah, the reason why I was wanting to kill that one was because the reason why I wanted to kill that one in particular that I did at first was his eyes were glowing. So if you find an enemy that, you know, has like glowing eyes and all that stuff, that means you're gonna get more ruins. Yep, so yeah, basically, like if you find an enemy with glowing eyes, you know, like especially like, you know, common enemies like like that, for example, there's going to be a thing basically where it's like you're able to get extra runes. It's just me, where I feel like I hear like a scarab nearby. I do. Land. Get him away. so I can have, you know, additional stats to my stuff and things. Now we're going up in the world. Eee. Crystal dart. Okay. Now we're going to chill up in here. Pop the pool. Come over here. Get that. Got some cookbook. I love it. Ow. Out of mind sight, you fucking want to be Alexander. How the fuck do you manage to place through that? Alright, open that up, a little secret little airhead. Comment. Gold sword key. Raven School Talisman. How dare you strike at me? Okay. Alright. Black Blade. And there we go. 1, 2, 3. I love it. Oh. Oh. For a moment there, I thought I saw like a Spectre that had this because yes, I am online. Even though like I'm not. Even though like, I don't think I'm gonna have to like be really worried about fucking invaders and everything like that. But yeah, I thought like I saw I saw a shade that had like these weapons. I believe they had like dual great stars. Okay. We'll do that. We'll go this way. Get the whetstone. That's not the right way of doing knowledge and power, jackass. Like that's not the correct form of how you want to do knowledge is power. No witnesses. I think that should be good, so we'll go here. Get that. Mit crab. Because I can't build fast travel yet. Have to go back, set the graves, set the area. Alright. That. And now I'm gonna go back to round table, see if I can be able to put the cold infusement on my fist. My fist. My fist.
Oh, your divinity have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, a god is not easily felled. But one day without fail you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika. Huh. You, is it? I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms.
Interesting. So I'm just trying to think to myself, it's like, um, I'm trying like to think to myself, it's like, can I, so it gives back the Dex thing, right? But, so like, it gives back the Dex thing, which, is kind of interesting, but I'm just kind of like just trying to think to myself, it's like, I know I have Godric's Great Rune on, but I'm just trying to think of myself, but I'm trying to like think of myself, it's like, if, like, if I do this, like if I actually do the thing of like actually going to like another like someone else's world and try to help them out and all that. Will it kind of give me issues of like not being able to like say like like use my weapon at its full peak or whatever because of because of how I have a dex. Well, alright, Moongroom. I love it. How fucking dare you? Yeah, yeah. Alright. Might as well go up here and, do the thing. Yeah, spam. And yeah, and don't worry, I will be like, resetting everything and all that. Okay, back to the bait parlor. Going to put the shield in my chest. Yeah, I think probably like somewhere down the line, if I could, I'm gonna have to like find out where you can get the Starfist at and everything. Probably what I'm gonna be doing at most is like I probably might see if I can like, unless if I was able to do it like with a certain someone, it's like maybe like like the dupe them or whatever. Um, then probably like what might happen is it's like, like I might like try and find like the like the star the starfish. Maybe like find another crag blade, Astral War, because I haven't really gotten in my world yet. Um, and then maybe like I'll start like like working on that for like for the for like the backups in case like something doesn't really want to work properly for like my main one. Okay. Right, we'll watch the cutscene a little bit. Alright. Skip all that.
Little Rani,
Doggy.
my dear daughter, weave thy night into day.
Like, hold on. Okay. I love it.
Where did ye flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. Books and light aplenty, dither not. Come out, say I, Or will ye be gravestones to be better born anew?
Alright, so I believe now we go back to the round table, talk to the fingerbane lady person, you know, whatever. I believe we got our third pouch.
Only fine. You have now to become the thing as now become.
Alright. Alright. Talisman number 3, Director's Graceful Talisman.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the round table. Nefeli, we met at Stormvale. I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You defeated him. You should have it. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses. Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Ensha's guarding just over there. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself. Father is leader of the Round Table. I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while. It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again, warrior, should the fates deign it.
Alright. Let's talk to Bellbearing.
You've received the wisdom of the two, then I bid you welcome. As I am known as Gideon Ofnir. As a tarnished you now You'll be after more great runes now, eh? Then as your fellow, allow me to die. The inheritors of we of the round. Godric the Graf, General Radar, Praetor Right, Morgoth, and you'll still be I understand you've been speaking to Nefeli. She's my daughter. I took her in when she lost the guidance of grace. Though a mere axe-wielding barbarian, her youthful credulity suited my purposes. So I put her to work. Do not hesitate to employ her. Should her services benefit you? Despite her looks, she is more than capable in the press of battle.
Alright. Okay. So we'll go here. And we're gonna go down. And we're gonna make our way down the map and everything. Oh. Hello, hello. What do we have here? Hey, bitch. They're like, let me get the fucking head in, please. Alright. Okay, I got stuff now. It's I'm thinking, where's that one area at? How did I get hit by that? I think it's over. I've been over here. Okay, I got that. I'm remembering like some stuff now because it's like, oh yeah, I did that. And so I was like some sort of like, I remember getting that now because I was like kind of doing some stuff to kind of kill time. Achoo! Achoo! Excuse me. Achoo! Alright. Get that. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down here, take on the castle and everything like that. Have some fun. Then probably what I might do, question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay. And dragonfly just like lost its ability to fly or something like that. Yeah, I was trying to think about like, I was trying to think of like the area in question. So I think it's this right here. So probably what I'm gonna do at most, like after I have, taken care of the castle area, down below where I'm going, um, I'm probably going to go here. I might actually summon in that one dude that's normally here, especially like to get the casual like just where it's like hey and, like and all that. And then kill Mag. I'm probably gonna try and kill Magma and then get the graves. I think it's like back the coffin area, and then I think that will be a nice little way to end things off for this. So.
Hello? Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morn to the south. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander. I fear for father's life. The servants are full of wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please, I implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father at the castle? My sole wish is that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe. Thank you. Dearly. Then please, take this. Deliver it to my father, who remains in the castle, if you please. Alright, another area thing over here. Buying or selling.
I'll do it. I'll do that just for the hell of it. So. Alright. Blum, 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 blum. Okay. Back trap it down there. I believe golden seeds run up here somewhere, I believe, or something like that. We are gonna kill this fucking golem. Alright. Hey, everything's turned out pretty nicely, Super. I'm asking us to go ahead and just, just avoid all those boils. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Where are you? Like one way or another, I will get your ass. Let's see who wins, shall we? In a 1v1 situation. GG, feller. I think that'll be a, I think that'll be like a funny little clip right there. For yeah, you know, to make it everything.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar. The Yukon Semenials. They gave me good foul creep. I'm sorry, but whatever. Take this. I see. From Arena. Thank you. I mean, you're dead. But I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall. As commander, I must remain. To ensure the treasured sword of Morn does not fall into the wrong hands.
I think it already has at this point.
If you see Arena, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty.
It's like talking about like, oh, make sure it don't fall into the wrong hands, and it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's already got. I'm pretty sure it's already fall. I'm pretty sure like it's already fell into the wrong hands. Let's see. Alright. Uh. Do. How am I getting hit by that? Like, I mean, like just poise broken or whatever. I should be taking through that shit, man. Even if it is a bigger enemy, bigger version of these fuckers. Twin Blade Talisman. Wiggity whip. Alright, so the grays. Got kinda lucky there. Hey, you know what? Fuck it, let's bring him in. I've done a lot of these bosses in like different ways and all that stuff, so doesn't really fool with me. Grab this blade, great sword. Alright. Alright, so even though I actually said that I was going to probably like end it when we got, you know, to the lost the lost castle or thing, or like bat in the coffin place, whatever. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and end it here. Not that I'm like tired or anything like that, but I'm probably gonna do like some slide stuff off stream for a little bit, maybe. You know, like I might try and see about like like finding more. I say that most like I might try to see about like finding more like areas and stuff like that for to like fill up my fill up my flask upgrade stuff like that, so I can be able to get more. So I can be able to get more for my heals and everything. But yeah, that was pretty fun though, nonetheless. Actually, hold on. Let's see if we can actually get the Knights Cavalry boy over here to spawn. We'll have like we'll have like one more random little boss type encounter at most. Alright. Until nightfall because Knights Cavalry's only because Knight Cavalry's only come around at nightfall. There he be. Here you. How did that knock me down when he's only got a fucking mace? Here we go. War Barricade Shield, Night Runner Flail. Okay. Okay, yeah. So we'll go ahead and end things here. Get my keyboard out and about. Yeah, looks like 3 bot managed to get another spam account. Meow 1234154. So be aware of that name if you are a streamer, or if you know someone that that streams. All right, yeah, but we are going to end, and we're going to see about maybe raiding someone, cause yeah. We'll do that, for starters. Do slash raids and get to get things set up, and especially if you can find someone to raid. You have to wait and see. I just play like a little wait and see game where it's like I see it, I have to wait and see if it actually puts in the thing, because for whatever reason it seems like when you do like the slash command stuff like that, it's like it feels like it takes like a hot minute or so just for things to you have to like do it. There's like you put like a slash thing, and it's like, oh, I get all this stuff here. My word. Like me, don't have to get fucking out of the pre-roll. As I go to a stream, and I get hit with like an ad thing, so I'm like, oh, I gotta fucking wait until I gotta like wait until it's over to see how long this person's been streaming for. And yeah, forgive me if I'm, kind of like silent and everything like that. Sometimes it's kind of like too hard to find someone that you might want, you want to try and possibly raid and whatnot. Alright, let's see. Alright, we might try and see about raiding this person because they haven't been live for that long. I don't know anything about this person, so, just putting it out there. But this person is doing some art stuff, so, we might see what happens. Before we, attempt to do the raid and everything like that, I just want to say, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. My next planned stream, if everything goes well, will hopefully be later on today. I'm probably either going to be doing like some Doom mod stuff for Shoot 'em Up Saturday, or I might look into doing like some DVD with Chaos Shuffle because I think it's gonna be maybe like only like a day or two left at most before the next game mode comes around. But if I don't do it then I'll probably, if I don't do DVD today, I might try to do it tomorrow or something like that, but we'll see. But yeah, if you enjoyed what you saw today though, and you're watching this on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. If you want to follow me anywhere else online, you can check out my YouTube channel, give it a sub, and all the usual good stuff. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, maybe even Blue Sky as well, and until I see y'all in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or